In today's Change Factor series, let's talk about Elon Musk, the world's most richest man. Elon Musk is a South African-born American entrepreneur and businessman who founded X.com in 1999 and that later became PayPal. He launched SpaceX in 2002 and Tesla Motors in 2003. Musk became a multi-millionaire in his late 20s when he sold his startup company Zip2 to a division of Compaq Computers. Musk made headlines in May 2012 when SpaceX launched a rocket that would send the first commercial vehicle to the International Space Station. He purchased SolarCity in 2016 and around the same time took up an advisory role during ex-President Donald Trump's administration earlier days. Musk was reported to have surpassed Jeff Bezos as the world's wealthiest man in January 2021. Musk was born in Pretoria, South Africa in the month of June 28, 1971. At a very young age, he developed a keen interest in computers. Around the time he was 10 years old, his parents divorced. He taught himself how to program, and when he was 12, he sold his first software, a game he created called Blaster. During elementary school years, Musk was bullied a lot because he was short until he turned 15. At this point, he grew much taller and learned how to defend himself with the use of karate and wrestling. Musk's mother, Mae Musk, is a Canadian model and the oldest woman to star in a CoverGirl campaign. At one point, she worked 5 jobs to support her family. Musk's father, Elon Musk, is a wealthy South African engineer. Musk has a brother called Kimball and a sister, Tosca, with whom he spent his earlier childhood in South Africa. Now about Musk's education. In order to avoid mandatory service in the South African military, when Musk turned 17, he moved to Canada in 1989 to attend Queen's University. Musk obtained his Canadian citizenship that same year. Musk left Canada in 1992 to study business and physics at the University of Pennsylvania. He graduated with an undergraduate degree in economics and stayed for a second bachelor's degree in physics. After leaving Penn, Musk headed to Stanford University in California to pursue a PhD in energy physics. However, his move was timed perfectly with the internet boom and as a result dropped out of Stanford after just 2 days to become a part of the boom. Musk launched his first company, Zip2 Corporation, in 1995 with his brother Kimball Musk, an online city guide. Zip2 provided content for the new websites of both the New York Times and Chicago Tribune. In 1999, a division of Compaq Computer Corporation bought Zip2 for $307 million in cash and $34 million in stock options. The next thing is that Musk and SpaceX launched its Falcon 9 rocket into space with an unmanned capsule in May 22, 2012. The vehicle was sent to the International Space Station with 1,000 pounds of supplies for the astronauts stationed there. This marked the first time a private company has sent a spacecraft to the International Space Station. Musk felt very lucky at this opportunity. In between, there were other successful launches of Falcon 9 rocket and SpaceX. SpaceX saw the successful test flight and landing of a Falcon 9 rocket made from reusable parts, a development that opened the door for more affordable space travel in March 2017. An explosion occurred in November 2017 during a test of the company's new Block 5 Merlin engine. SpaceX reported that no one was hurt and that all launches were going to happen as planned for the Falcon 9 rockets. In February 2018, the company enjoyed another milestone moment with the successful test launch of the powerful Falcon Heavy rocket. Armed with additional Falcon 9 boosters, the Falcon Heavy was designed to carry immense payloads into orbit and potentially serve as a vessel for deep space missions. For the test launch, the Falcon Heavy was given a payload of Musk's cherry red Tesla Roadster, equipped with cameras to provide some epic views for the vehicle's planned orbit around the sun. SpaceX enjoyed the successful landing of a new Block 5 Falcon rocket, which touched down on a drone ship less than 9 minutes after liftoff in July 2018. Elon Musk presented an updated design plan for his big Falcon rocket in September 2017, a 31-engine behemoth topped by a spaceship capable of carrying at least 100 people. He revealed that SpaceX was aiming to launch the first cargo missions to Mars with the vehicle in 2022, as part of his overarching goal of colonizing the Red Planet. At the annual South by Southwest Festival in Austin, Texas, in September 2018, Musk told the audience that he hoped to have the BFR ready for short flights early the following year. In late March 2018, SpaceX received permission from the US government to launch a fleet of satellites into low orbit for the purpose of providing internet service. The satellite network, named Starlink, would ideally make broadband service more accessible in rural areas, while also boosting competition in heavily populated markets that are typically dominated by one or two providers. SpaceX launched the first batch of 60 satellites in May 2019 and followed with another payload of 60 satellites that November. While this represented significant progress for the Starlink venture, the appearance of these bright orbiters in the night sky, with the potential of thousands more to come, worried astronomers who felt that proliferation of satellites would increase the difficulty of studying distant objects in space. Musk formed Tesla Motors in 2003. Musk oversees all product development, engineering, and design of the company's product. 5 years after its formation in March 2008, Tesla unveiled the Roadster, a sports car capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.7 seconds, as well as traveling nearly 250 miles between charges of its lithium-ion battery. With a stake in the company taken by Daimler and a strategic partnership with Toyota, Tesla Motors launched its initial public offering in June 2010, raising $226 million. In August 2008, Tesla announced plans for its Model S, the company's first electric sedan that was reportedly meant to take on the BMW 5 Series. In 2012, the Model S finally entered production at a starting price of $58,570. Capable of covering 265 miles between charges, it was honored as the 2013 Car of the Year by Motor Trend magazine. In April 2017, Tesla announced that it surpassed General Motors to become the most valuable U.S. car maker. The news was an obvious boon to Tesla, which was looking to ramp up production and release its Model 3 sedan later that year. In September 2019, using what Musk described as a Plaid powertrain, a Model S set a speed record for four-door sedan at Laguna Seca Raceway in Monterey County, California. The Model 3 officially launched in early 2019, following extensive production delays. The car was initially priced at $35,000, a much more accessible price point than the $69,500, and up for its Model S and X electric sedans. In March 2019, Musk unveiled Tesla's long-awaited Model Y. The compact crossover, which began arriving for customers in March 2020, has a driving range of 300 miles and a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 3.5 seconds. The Roadster, which was also released in 2020, was going to become the fastest production car ever made, with a 0 to 60 time of 1.9 seconds. In August 2016, in Musk's continuing effort to promote and advance sustainable energy and products for a wider consumer base, A $2.6 billion deal was solidified to combine his electric car and solar energy companies. His Tesla Motors Inc. announced an all-stock deal purchase of SolarCity Corporation, a company Musk had helped his cousins start in 2006. He is a majority shareholder in each entity. Solar and storage are at their best when they are combined. Solar can create fully integrated residential, commercial, and grid-scale products that improve the way that energy is generated, stored, and consumed. Read a statement on Tesla's website about the deal if you would like to know more. In January 2017, Musk launched the Boring Company, a company devoted to boring and building tunnels in order to reduce street traffic. He began with a test dig in the SpaceX property in Los Angeles. In late October of that year, Musk posted the first photo of his company's progress to his Instagram page. He said the 500-foot tunnel, which would generally run parallel to Interstate 405, would reach a length of 2 miles in approximately 4 months. In May 2019, the company, now known as TBC, landed a $48.7 million contract from the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority to build an underground loop system to shuttle people through the Las Vegas Convention Center. Musk has pursued an interest in artificial intelligence, becoming co-chair of the nonprofit OpenAI. The research company launched in late 2015 with a stated mission of advancing digital intelligence to benefit humanity. In 2017, it was also reported that Musk was backing a venture called Neuralink, which intends to create devices to be implanted in the human brain and help people merge with software. He expanded on the company's progress during a July 2019 discussion, revealing that its devices will consist of a microscopic chip that connects through Bluetooth to a smartphone. In late November 2017, after Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel asked for proposals to build and operate a high-speed rail line that would transport passengers from O'Hare Airport to downtown Chicago in 20 minutes or less, Musk tweeted that he was all in the competition with the Boring Company. He said that the concept of Chicago Loop would be different from his Hyperloop. Its relatively short route, not requiring the need for drawing a vacuum to eliminate air friction. In summer 2018, Musk announced he would cover the estimated $1 billion needed to dig the 70-mile tunnel from the airport to downtown Chicago. However, in late 2019, he tweeted that TBC would focus on completing the commercial tunnel in Las Vegas before turning to other projects, suggesting that plans for Chicago would remain on hold for a bit. All about Elon's personal life. Musk has been married twice. He wedded Justin Wilson in 2000 and the couple had 6 children together. In 2002, their first son died at 10 weeks old from sudden infant death syndrome. Musk and Wilson had 5 additional sons together, twins Griffin and Xavier, born in 2004, and triplets Kai, Saxon, and Damien, born in 2006. After a contentious divorce from Wilson, Musk met actress Tallulah Riley. The couple married in 2010. They split in 2012 but married each other again in 2013. Their relationship ultimately ended in divorce in 2016. About his girlfriends, Musk reportedly began dating actress Amber Heard in 2016. After finalizing his divorce with Riley, and Heard finalized her divorce from Johnny Depp. Their busy schedules caused the couple to break up in August 2017. They got back together in January 2018 and split again 1 month later. In May 2018, Musk began dating musician Grimes, born Claire Boucher. That month, Grimes announced that she had changed her name to C, the symbol for the speed of light, reportedly on the encouragement of Musk. Fans criticized the feminist performer for dating a billionaire, whose company has been described as a predator zone among accusations of sexual harassment. The couple discussed their love for one another in a March 2019 feature in the Wall Street Journal magazine. They said they loved each other very much. Grimes gave birth to their son on May 4, 2020, with Musk announcing that they had named the boy Alphabets, which included a number 12. Later in the month, after it was reported that the state of California wouldn't accept a name with a number, the couple said they were changing their son's name to XAR-XII, non-profit work that Musk is involved in. Elon Musk has founded the Musk Foundation, which is dedicated to space exploration and the discovery of renewable and clean energy sources. In October 2019, Musk pledged to donate $1 million to the Team Trees campaign, which aims to plant 20 million trees around the world by 2020, in 2020. He even changed his Twitter name to Treelon for the occasion. As of right now, Elon Musk's current net worth in 2022 is $271.7 billion, and he is ranked as the richest person in the world at 50 years old, according to the Forbes. We pray that he uses his knowledge, his skills, talents, and blessings for the good of all humanity. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining us here at Change Factor series. If you want us to review a different person's life, kindly leave a comment below. Thank you, and please don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, and we'll see you again in our next video. Same place, same time, and same space. Be well. Bye.
7 reasons why you are richer than you think. Some people quit their jobs to spend more time with their family and friends, and that makes them happy. This means being rich is defined differently from person to person and is also subjective. Let's talk about some basic and universal rules about being rich. Before we do that, please subscribe to our channel, hit the notifications bell, and give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to share with a family member or a friend. Alright, let's dive into 1. Point 1. If you are able to live comfortably on a budget, then you are doing just fine. The universal rule of money is to spend way less than you earn. It might seem easy to do that, but most people are living on paycheck to paycheck. Point 2. If you are able to save money monthly, then you are doing way better than most Americans. Point 3. These days, the retirement age is moving from 65 plus. Retiring early means you are able to